What would you say in response to somebody saying that like Mormonism is racist?
I would say that they should. What I would say, that I would fact check that. That we're definitely not racist.
How do you Ukraine and Russia? Who do you support more?
We're getting political.
Yes, so sorry.
I'm gonna say Ukraine.
Okay, can I ask you why?
Well, I'm not that much of a political person, so I'm not exactly the right person you want to be talking to. From what I know, it was Russia that came on Ukraine, but I don't really have all the facts.
Okay, cool.
So don't ask me for anything reliable.
Okay. Well, all my questions are going to be political, if that's okay, or like about society in a way.
Okay.
Is that okay? Sure. Okay, cool. Follow up to the last one. Between like Israel and Palestine, who do you like favor or support more?
I'm gonna support Israel in this, honestly.
Can I ask you why?
Just kind of knowing their history a little bit, they've always kind of had people come in and they've been included in war for so long. It just doesn't really seem fair to anybody, honestly. But that's my opinion.
Okay. How do you feel about them, killing like 30,000 Palestinians in the last like 5 months?
I don't really got an opinion, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay. Do you feel like it would be justified for them to defend themselves like that?
I feel like it'd be justified if they're playing the defense. That's all. That's everything I got for that one.
Okay, cool. Next question. So sorry, write this down.
This is anonymous, right?
It was like recorded, but I could put something over your body if you want, like a sticker or something.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool. Yeah, of course. Next question is presidential elections coming up, most likely between like Trump and Biden. Who are you more likely to be voting for?
Most likely I'd probably vote for Trump. I'm probably not going to vote, honestly.
Okay. Can I ask you 2 follow-ups to that? Kind of like why you would be more likely to vote for Trump and why you may not vote?
I won't vote because I'm not that much of a political person, and for Trump because, well, he did a lot better than Biden did, in my opinion, as president.
What were some things that you liked about what Trump did?
His international relations.
Was there like a specific international policy that you favored?
Not really, no.
Do you feel like he bettered like our relationships with other countries?
I think so, maybe. Depending on which country you're talking about, but maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Anything about do you know any like international relations things he did that you like in particular? Or like, what are you referring to when you say that?
Just the other things I saw on TikTok. I see Trump standing next to the Pope or Kim Jong-un or Putin.
Okay.
Stuff like that. That's all. But I got no facts on that.
Sure.
So.
Okay, cool. Last question is Last question is, what would you say in response to somebody saying that like Mormonism is racist?
I would say that they should. What I would say, that I would fact check that. That we're definitely not racist.
How do you feel about like some of the racist things in Mormon history?
What do you mean by racist things?
Yeah, just like a few examples, like Brigham Young famously said that like black people should be eternally slaves, or that like black people weren't allowed to have the priesthood or enter into the temple until 1978.
Mm-hmm.
So like stuff like that.
So I'm not sure about the first thing you said. I'd have to do my own research about that.
Sure.
In terms of the temple, that was just kind of like prophets ever since Brigham Young have been praying. When they there's not a whole lot of church, from my knowledge standpoint, on that. But from what I do know is that when there was the first temple in Brazil, that's when it all went down because it was very needed. But why it took so long, nobody really knows. It was just kind of like that's when the revelation came, was around about that time area.
Do you feel like God was directing that, like having black people not have the priesthood, like that was of him? Or do you feel like that was just Brigham Young talking?
I don't know. Good question.
If the prophets talked to God, why do you think they didn't end the band earlier?
What do you mean?
Like if prophets have historically like spoken with God, why didn't they allow black people to have the priesthood earlier?
I don't know. That's also a good question. I'd have to add that to my list of questions for another day.
Okay. Yeah.
Something to research on my own, because I am not that versed in that kind of
Sure.
that side of history.
I think it'd be a good research. It'd be good research. All right. Cool. Sweet. Thank you.
Yep.